Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? It has been a minute since I've been live on YouTube and on all these other platforms, on all Twitter, Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, but we are back. And listen, I felt like I had to come on here and do a show. I mean, like this team right now. This Eagles team. Uh, let's talk about them. Okay, Eagles 12-1, 12 wins, 12-1. This team is. Are they the best team in the NFL? I really do think so. I really do. And let's pull up Twitter here. Uh, Twitter's the best source for information. I'm gonna read you some of the things here that I've seen on Twitter over the past few days. I mean, since Sunday, this team they put a statement out there on Sunday. They did massacre at the Meadowlands. Massacre at the Meadowlands was what we called this Sunday's game, and I really do believe, it was a massacre. Eagles win on Sunday. What was it? 40 to 20. Let me actually make that be official when I say that. I do want to get the official score because I'm not gonna lie, I forget. Today's Wednesday. I don't remember. 48-22. 48-22. Okay, so you're putting up 48 points on Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, and the New York Giants, who, keep in mind, had a 7-5-1 record going into this Week 14 matchup against Philadelphia. And I knew going in that game that we were going to beat the Giants. I did not expect us to beat them by that much. I didn't. I really thought this was going to be a close game. The way the Giants had played this year. I'm not saying close, like 17-16, like it was against, I'm not even going to say that how it was against the Colts. I'm not saying, like a 1-point game. I thought maybe, a 10-point game, 15-point game, somewhere around there. But to put up 48 points on the Giants and not even have them score 30 points, I mean, they're a bad team. Don't get me wrong. But this year, they've been impressive. They have. Brian Daboll is a good head coach. He is definitely realizing that he has to rebuild this team. He does realize that they're not a Super Bowl contended team. If the Eagles, on the other hand, they are. Let's not waste our time talking about the Giants, who just got blown out by the Philadelphia Eagles. Like every team pretty much has this year. Well, I wouldn't say that, but they've lost to, whatever. Are we legit Super Bowl contenders? Why not? How are you going to sit here right now and tell me that the Eagles are not the best team in the NFL? Tell me in the chat if you are one of those haters. Why are we not? Hold on, I'm setting up my TikTok so I can attract more people in here. But tell me, what is stopping you from believing in this team? Because I honestly don't know how people could still hate us. After what we've done. I mean, we've beaten, and I'm tired of the scenario we beat easy teams. Hold on. Okay, like we've beaten who we've beaten, and sorry guys, I know I'm kind of all over the place right now. Let me just get the TikTok set up here. I forgot to do this before I got on the show. Probably been better if I had, uh, you know, teams we beat, and we beat the Cowboys. Did they have Dak Prescott? No, but we still beat them. I believe, with the team that we have right now, why can't we beat them on Christmas Eve again? Everybody in YouTube, everybody on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, Positive Philly Productions. Yeah, I mean, like, looking at this team, let me tell you some of what we've done this year. Here are the Eagles awards this season. Week 1, McPherson, NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Slay, week 2, Darius Slay, NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Week 3, Brandon Graham, NFC Defensive Player of the Week. The month of September, Jalen Hurts was the NFC Offensive Player of the month. Not of the week, of the month. Week 4, Hassan Reddick, NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Week 5, our kicker. We had him for 2 weeks? Dicker the kicker, Cameron Dicker, that's his name, I believe. NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Week 12, Jalen Hurts, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Week 13, Jalen Hurts, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Week 14, last week, Brandon Graham, NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Those stats are amazing. And he's being named Defensive Player of the Week for the second time in the season. So, what do we have to be worried about? Let me tell you Dallas. Let me tell you how Eagles fans feel about Dallas. And Eagles Nation put out a poll. Are you concerned about the Eagles potentially looking ahead to Dallas instead of this week's game getting caught slipping? 4.8% of Eagles fans say yes, very concerned. Yes, slightly concerned. 24.9% of Eagles fans say that. And 70.3% of Eagles fans say they're not concerned. I'm looking past this week. Okay? I really am. I look at this game against the Bears like that. It's a snap my fingers. I'm not worried about it. Now, we're not at the point where, we rest Jalen Hurts or rest any of the starters. Obviously, we did that in last week's game. And, we should have had some Minshew Mania, which we did. But it's the Bears. Like the 3-10, whatever they are. I really don't care. Chicago Bears. And, congratulations, Bears fans. Justin Fields is the answer. Well, guess what? Jalen Hurts is too, okay? And Jalen Hurts is on a whole nother level than Justin Fields is. I mean, come on. That's not even a debate in itself. We all know that. But we should beat this Bears team by, I don't even know what the spread is. You look at the spread now compared to what it will be on Sunday morning. It's a lot. It's going to be bigger. Eagles money line all the way. And Tuesday morning, the DraftKings odds for Jalen Hurts went up. Patrick Mahomes is not the MVP. I was arguing with the Giants fan earlier on in my Instagram DMs. Also, if you guys want to DM me on Instagram or TikTok, and send me your takes, please. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. But he was trying to tell me that Patrick Mahomes is this year's MVP. I'm like, come on. Now, I understand, Mahomes can sign free. He was saying Mahomes, can sign free agents and work with those wide receivers and make them great. And, his the Mahomes and Travis Kelce connection is the best in the NFL. I understand that. I'm not going to say that those two don't have a great connection. It's unbelievable how much of a connection Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have. And it's also unbelievable how much of a connection that Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown have developed within one season. I mean, you look back at that Titans game 2 weeks ago. Eagles fans are like, we got the Titans, A.J. Brown's revenge game, LFG, like, we're going to kill them. We're going to demolish those Titans at home. We absolutely did. I'm not going to lie to you. We absolutely killed them. 35-10. I mean, Derrick Henry was not a problem. I had Derrick Henry on my fantasy team in that game, and it's it's always a little bit of bad juju when you're facing the fan when you're playing against when your team is playing against your fantasy player. If you have a fantasy player, they're playing against your home team. It's always a little bit bad juju. You don't like doing it, but you got to. And I made the mistake by doing it. But look at this Eagles defense. Unstoppable. Now, if you told me, I wish our schedule this year is too easy. I'll say it again. And I might clip this and put it on TikTok. Our schedule this year is too easy. Everybody on TikTok, what is up? I'm live over on YouTube, Positive Field Reductions. Come on over and chat over there. Our schedule this year is too easy. We are not facing the teams we need to be facing. I understand we're playing the Dallas Cowboys twice. We play them twice every year. We're going to sweep them this year. We're playing the Giants twice. We already took care of them. Washington, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I've already said it. I'm blaming Lacey Jane Brown for the Washington loss because she was there. And, she has a home team losing streak with, from the tour she did. 73 stadiums or 32 NFL games in 73 days. Congratulations. She finished it. But whatever. That's not the point. I'm not, And I was down there week 3, 24-8 was the score or something. We absolutely crushed Washington week 3. And they have no fans in their stadium when there's home games. I mean, come on. We show up, too. That's the thing. It doesn't matter where an Eagles game is. We will be there. I'm not saying I'll be there. I don't get traveling to much games right now, at least. When I'm older, I plan on going to a lot more, when I, have money to pay for games for myself and everything. But that's beside the point. We travel. We know how to travel. We are one of the best fan bases in the NFL when it comes to travel. Now people are going to say, oh, Philly, you suck. You all this, all that. Listen. No one likes us. We don't care. We're voted the worst fans in the NFL when we're voted the number one rudest fans in the NFL. Well, guess what? We don't care. Okay? No one likes us. We don't care. We have that mentality. All right. Now, I know some of the, I made some best friends. Have some, some of my closest friends on TikTok are all Eagles fans. I shouldn't say that. There are some great content creators on TikTok who are Eagles fans that everybody loves and respect. I know. I hope I'm one of them and on social media as well. But when it comes, to our team, we're passionate. We're passionate fans. We'll be out there. Yeah, we're known for doing, bad shit, messed up things, whatever, however you want to say it. Throwing snowballs at Santa Claus, climbing the poles, the what this means, eating the, yeah, that's weird. That's weird that we do that kind of stuff. But we're just that kind of fan base, I'm not going to be one of those guys who does that type of thing, eats that kind of stuff. I don't care what I don't care the bet on. But yeah, people hate us. People are really hating on the Eagles. People are always going to be hating on the Eagles. We're always going to be one of those fans. Always going to be one of these fan bases that people hate on. But we don't care. 12 wins. What other team in the NFL has 12 wins? No other team. Now listen, do I see us potentially, like I said, I wish we had a harder schedule this year. I do. The reason I say that, you're probably like, Michael, why are you saying you wish we had a harder schedule when we have an easy schedule? Right now we're sitting at 12-1. Because we can do better than we're doing. If we were playing teams like the Bills, Chiefs, the Niners, the Bucks, who else? That's the kind of Eagles football that I want to see this year. I want to see if right now we can beat a team like the Bills, like the Chiefs, like the Bucks. Everybody on TikTok, what is up? I'm live over on YouTube, Positive Field Productions. Come on over, talk to me, give me your thoughts on the Eagles and your team as well. We beat the Vikings at the beginning of the season already. Can we beat them again in the playoffs? I think we could. They don't scare me. Do the Niners scare me? No, they did when they had Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is out now. Brock Purdy, listen, this man, Mr. Irrelevant. He beat the GOAT last week. Okay, beat the GOAT. And do I think that it's how I put this? I'm trying to think of how to word this. Do I think that we have But I don't know how to put it, but whatever. I don't think we're getting all these wins because we have an easy schedule. Yes, that's part of the reason. And and if football fans are going to say, "Oh, Eagles beat easy teams." Okay, shut up. I'm tired of that scenario. Hearing us say we beat easy teams. We beat who we beat. A win is a win. Okay, it doesn't matter if you win by a point or by 50 points. A win is a win, and that is that. Okay, so we're going to shut the haters up right now. Excuse me. Yeah, we can shut the haters up. I want to hear what you guys got to say. I don't have any comments here, but we do have some people watching. Shout out to the few people watching here. Jalen Hurts MVP. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, look at what this dude's doing. Let me take a look at Twitter. Let me see what else I can, get on. Okay, so now I want to compare Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Okay? I'm going to open the Twitter here. Here's the Twitter, okay? So Jalen Hurts MVP conversation. Everybody on YouTube, what is up? Everybody on TikTok, what is up? I'm live over on YouTube, Positive Philly Productions, answering your comments, questions over there. Come join Positive Philly Productions on YouTube. Go Birds. Now, let me make this bigger so I can see it because I can't read that far away. My vision's not that bad, but whatever. Okay. Who's your MVP? Week 14 this season. Let's take a look at these stats. Jalen Hurts, 3,843 yards, 32 TDs, 3 interceptions. 68% completion percentage. 12 wins, 1 loss record. His eyes, minus 110. Patrick Mahomes, 4,440 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. 66% completion percentage, 10-3, plus 160 odds. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a betting guy, but I can look at these stats and tell you that Jalen Hurts is better than Patrick Mahomes this season. For example, Jalen Hurts threw 3 touchdowns throughout the season. Okay, Patrick Mahomes has 11 touchdowns through 13 games. Jalen Hurts has 3. All right. He has more yards. Patrick Mahomes, Mahomes has more yards, but Jalen Hurts is more of a rushing quarterback. He just hasn't rushed a lot this year. I wonder if you look at rushing yards, who has the more yards. I don't know if this is rushing yards or passing yards, but Mahomes does win in that category. But record-wise, does the record matter? Probably not. It's probably really about how you perform. But that 1 loss, and for Patrick Mahomes to have 3 losses and already be a Super Bowl champion, if I'm a Chiefs fan, that's disappointing to me. I'm just saying. And their completion percentage are, just about the same. 68, 66. And yeah, he's thrown more touchdowns. But Jalen Hurts has thrown less interceptions. So you got to look at it from all different sides. But right now, this tells me, from what everyone's saying this year, from what I'm thinking this year, Jalen Hurts is winning MVP. Jalen Hurts is winning the NFL MVP. You hear that too, TikTok? Jalen Hurts is winning the NFL MVP. All right. Now, Nick Sirianni. I mean, let's talk about Nick Sirianni for a minute, okay? Hold on, I gotta. make this smaller, bro. Come on. Okay, stop. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Hold on, what? What did they say? Technology is only great when it actually works. God, hold on, y'all. Give me a second here. All right, there we go. We're back to where we were. Awesomeness Sports, what is up? I appreciate you for being here. So yeah, I mean Nick Sirianni. Listen, he's the perfect fit for Philadelphia. He really is. Look at everything he's doing. He has that mentality. I mean, his energy after the game, like he was in Indianapolis, getting emotional after the game. He's in, here he is flipping like, F you and like all that stuff. Like that's the kind of coach I like. Now I'm not saying, don't think I'm saying, I like a coach that curses. That's not what I'm saying. I like a kind of coach that has that mentality. He's not afraid to say anything. He has great quotes. He develops the team well. He's really developed Jalen Hurts. And you got to think about where these guys came from too. Nick Sirianni was the Colts offensive coordinator, coached under Frank Wright. Jalen Hurts, second round pick. Ivan, we are going 14-3 or 3-4. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but you guys aren't beating us. Let's take a look at NFL QBs taken before Jalen Hurts. I'm just curious, who are these quarterbacks that were taken over Jalen Hurts? All right, TikTok, I'm going to get off here. Everybody on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. Okay. The 2020 NFL draft. Quarterbacks that were taken over Jalen Hurts. Joe Burrow was drafted number 1 overall. So it's only Burrow, Tua, and Herbert. Burrow, Tua, Herbert. Only one of these guys has been to a Super Bowl. That's Joe Burrow. Okay. Now, do all of those quarterbacks have potential to go Super Bowl this year? I believe so. Do all now? I shouldn't say go to Super Bowl. Make the playoffs. Yes, all of those quarterbacks have potential to go to the playoffs this year, but only one of them, or actually 2 of them, could get a Super Bowl. But one of them can win it. And right now, Jalen Hurts is the best. Most likely to win it. And I think he would win Super Bowl MVP too. That's debatable whether I think that or not, but whether you can say that or not right now. But I mean, is playing on the MVP level, and people got to give him respect they deserve. They really do. I'm gonna put out the link here. If anybody does want to hop on and just give me their thoughts, you got to put it this way. I'll bring people on, but if you're just going to come on here, be disrespectful, troll me, and troll my team, you're not coming on. Okay, so you're going to come on here and you're going to talk to me respectfully about my team and your team. Okay, putting that out there now. I'm open to people coming on, but you come on, you be respectful. We'd be respectful to each other, and we'd be respectful about our teams. Okay. So with the last 5 minutes, I'm going to open it up for anybody who wants to come on, talk. But yeah, what else? Let me see. What else can I bring up? Let's check. Wait, WWE 2K23 came out? Oh, damn, yeah, I forgot all the 23 games. Right, I gotta get some. I'm not gonna lie, I want to get on I do gotta get on Xbox and maybe purchase some games for Christmas. Maybe we'll be back on gaming next year. I'm gonna start doing Twitch, guys. So subscribe to my Twitch or follow me on Twitch. Okay, I got you, Ivan. Yeah, man. But listen, uh, I'm down. I'm definitely gonna start streaming on Twitch more. I'm always doing TikToks. I'm probably gonna make a few TikToks once I get off of here, actually. But like, let's take a look at what my past few notifications. How have they been about? They've been about the Eagles. A lot of them. Probably. Let's read this. Ranking the best teams in the NFC. Eagles, 49ers, Cowboys, and Vikings. Who is the real number one? Has to be the Eagles. When the Madden tournament going to happen? What Madden tournament? Sneaky G-Man Madden tournament, you mean? I'm not in that. I'm not gonna be in that, so I really don't know. It would be nice if he did it sometime around Christmas, like Sneaky G Christmas Bowl or something. I'll have to talk to him. I do want to hit him up. But you are the most non-toxic Eagles fan that I know. What do you mean by that? Like, I'm not toxic? Like, I don't know how. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to interpret that. Is that a compliment? I guess it's a compliment because you're saying I'm not toxic, but yeah, dude. Listen, I try not to be. Listen, people call me biased. I've been called biased a lot, all the time. Because I say the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl. I'm being called biased right now. Ivan, be honest with me. Do you think we're a Super Bowl team right now? You're a diehard Cowboys fan. Being realistic, do you think the Eagles are a Super Bowl team? Yeah, that you're not toxic. I appreciate that. But I want to know, Ivan, do you, and come on the show and talk to me about it, please. Come on the show. As long as you're going to be nice and respectful to me and respectful about my team. Come on the show and talk to me. Do you think the Eagles are a legit Super Bowl team right now? And we have a shot at winning. I mean, I think, if you put us in the Super Bowl, we have a shot at winning, obviously. But, you know, Gabe says, Gabe, come on the show. You said Eagles and 49ers neck and neck for NFC title. Is it the 49ers, though? I mean, see, I don't know. I want to hear from you, Gabe. Hold on. Right now it's between Eagles, Chiefs, Bengals, 49ers, and Cowboys. You don't have the Bills? You don't have the Bills? I'd take the Bengals out and put in the Bills. Cowboys now. It's not your year. Not your year. If I say every year, oh, it's our year, we're going to the Super Bowl every year. Look what happens. First round exits. You have now made the NFC Championship game since 1996. I'm sorry, 1995. 1995, y'all. Them boys have not been to the NFC Championship game. And they're saying it's their year. Don't they say it every year, man? They say it every single year. Okay. Bro, call me crazy, but you watch the 49ers. They are a hell of a team. Hell of a team. Hell of a team. No matter what. Who they have at QB, they are Super Bowl contenders. Hold on. You said they are hell of a team, hell of a team. You said that 3 times. Okay, so that's first. You said that 3 times. You said no matter who they have at quarterback. Listen, it's because of who else is on the team.
Okay. No, I have Bengals over them. You have the Bengals over the Cowboys. If the Bengals and Cowboys were to be in the Super Bowl, you have the Bengals beating them. Cowboys are going to choke like usual. Exactly. Cowboys going to choke like usual. Gabe, come on the show, please. I want you to kind of explain this to me. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. You're telling me the Cowboys the 49ers are legit Super Bowl contenders. Listen, here's what I'll say about that. Um, they had Trey Lance at the beginning of the season. People were high on Trey Lance. Look what happened to him. He tore his ACL, I believe. Fast forward 2 weeks ago. You said Jimmy dropped. People said, before that, uh, I think they'll fall out of the playoffs too. You watch. I don't think Giants will make the playoffs either. Jimmy G was the guy. You're telling me Jimmy G was going to take them to the promise and take them to the Super Bowl. He goes down. He breaks his foot. He's out for the season. Who do they have? Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Okay, nobody's ever heard of this kid until this week. Until last year, taking last pick in the draft, and yeah, he does the unthinkable. He's starting. What's the future hold for the Niners? They got Brock Purdy at quarterback. Nobody knows who this kid is. Mr. Irrelevant never started a game. Like Gabe said, his first game, the 49ers just shut out the Bucs and Tom Brady. That's not easy to do. It's not. And did they actually shut them out?
I thought they at least got some points.
I could be wrong though. You could be right, Gabe. Okay, they let up a touchdown. 35-7 though. I mean, who puts up a rookie quarterback taken in the 7th round of the 2022 NFL draft with the last pick puts up 35 points on the go? And you know what? Tom Brady does not care. I'll tell you that. I think they might get one out of nowhere. I think they might. I got one. Yeah, they did. I just looked. It was 35-7. But does that bother Tom Brady? Honestly, think about that. Does that bother Tom Brady whatsoever? I don't think it does. I really don't. Look at this man. He retired in football, came back, broke up with his wife, and now look at him. First place in the NFC South. With the Panthers a game and a half behind them. Or one game behind them, I believe. The Bucs are struggling this year. They really are. And I don't know if that's because of Giselle and this whole situation with his, wife, the breakup or everything. But do we have any Cowboys, or not any Cowboys fans, any Tom Brady fans in the chat? Any Tom Brady fans in the chat? If you know, you know. If you know, you know, Coach. Are you out there? Is Coach Adam watching? Probably not. But if you are, bro, comment. I know you're probably busy, but I sent you the link, and if you're here, comment so I know because we're talking about your boy. But listen, I don't think they're going to do it this year. I don't. And does this man really feel like he has to go out on top? I mean, let's be real. You've beaten every NFL team there is. Okay. I'd rather face the Bucs than the Panthers. Why would you rather face the Bucs than the Panthers? I mean, the Panthers would be easier to beat. But I just don't understand what else this man has to prove. He's beat every NFL team. He set every record out there that there possibly is to set, I feel like. Literally. He set every record out there that there is to set. And you're still playing. You broke up with your wife. You lost the ring. And here you are still playing. I don't know. Retire already. There are so many other quarterbacks in the league that, are better. I don't want to say better than him now because nobody in the league is better than him. But, can get. But the Bucs and Panthers suck. Yeah, I don't know. You know that there are so many quarterbacks that have the potential to get, and I put this on the level of Tom Brady. Not now, I'm not saying go out and win all these Super Bowls, but have the potential to win Super Bowls. And I feel like Brady's like stopping them in a way. Like not stopping. He's not stopping Mahomes from winning because Mahomes had already made it with him. Mahomes had already has it. But look at teams like the Chargers. Teams like the Chargers with Justin Herbert, the Dolphins with Tua. First of all, I'll tell you right now, the Vikings' problem is Kirk Cousins. I don't like Kirk Cousins. I don't. I think they need a new quarterback. He's been playing for too long. I don't think he's going to win a ring at this point. They have a great team. If they just get a new quarterback, they'll be good. You have teams, like the Titans who want to win. I mean, they don't have a quarterback right now, but they could develop Malik Willis. I feel like they could develop Malik Willis. You have teams like the Ravens who might not have Lamar Jackson next year. They want to win. I think Lamar stays in Baltimore, but I don't know. Who else is I don't know. There's teams out there that want to win, but these quarterbacks, they're not afraid of Brady, but they want to, they want their opportunity now. And it's like, give these other young bucks a chance. But that's, I don't know. I'm not going to, stop him from playing. He does. My thing is, you're 45 years old. What do you still have to prove? What do you still have left? I mean, he still has a lot left, obviously. If he's still playing, he feels like he still has left, and it's not taking wear and tear on his body. But you have your career set up for you. You have money for generations. Like, you're set for life. Your family's set for life. Your kids are set for life. Like, that man, like, it's unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. But yeah, my thing is just let these young guys have a chance and quit, retire, sign a one-day contract with the Patriots. Sign that one-day contract with the Patriots. Hand out the cleats. Hand out the jersey. Okay, we'll be good. But anyway. As I see it, and a lot of other NFL fans out there see it, the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFL. And Jalen Hurts is MVP. 12-1. Jalen Hurts MVP. Okay. With that being said, guys, 12-1. Remember. Okay. With that being said, you guys be safe. God bless. Go Birds. Go Phillies. Go Sixers. Go Flyers. And DuPont, baby. Let's go, Philly sports. Positive Philly. Out. Oh. Go Birds.